Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just What I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we did dungeons. We did some dungeons. I showed them because I wanted to go and show like how I play the jobs basically. So how I play these particular jobs that I have right now. So Thaumaturge, Pugilist, and Gladiator. And from this one onward, I'm not gonna show anything more, I think. Because there's not really a lot of point in showing you the same dungeons over and over and over again. It's not super interesting, let me say it like that. So I'm just going to be doing those things. I'm going to basically do my 100% shenanigans, while in the background also queuing up for dungeons. But before we do all of that, I'm first going to go and do an instance over here and do my job quests that I still have left. Because I don't want to deal with having to wait for an instance, you know? Right. Also, do I have anything better for you right now? No, okay. Alright, Hammond. Or Hammond. I can't want to say Hammond. Ready or not, here I come. Make me feel good, Lynn. Yeah, that'll leave a bruise. Yes, it's starting to come back to me. You won't have it so easy this round, then. Ha, there's no stopping the Holy Fist. I can't bear to watch. Ah, have you no respect for the elderly? This guy. I swear. Yes, yes, my strength returns. Come on, let's go at one more round. Again? Get ready to feel the power of Hammer and Holy Fist. I'm just getting started. Morlin, give me more! I feel so alive. Duty complete. Congratulations, you beat up an old man. And made him feel things. God, I haven't felt this invigorated since forever. When I'm fighting you, it's as though I'm fighting my younger self. Mayhap there's still hope for these old bones. I'll make my comeback yet. See if I don't. What are you doing, old man? Learning how to walk? You're Wakeford Wild Axe. Ain't none called me that in ages. Nay, not since the day you defeated me on the Bloodsands. I gave up prize fighting after that for the humiliation. But it weren't long till I found a place in the Alacron. Your boy Rurukuta works for me now. Imagine me surprised when I learned he used to train under the mighty Holy Fist. But Holy Fist ain't nothing but a name these days, so I'm told. How do you sleep at night, knowing how flaccid you've become? Of course, if you're having trouble nodding off, you could always try a whiff of Somnus. I'll even give you a complimentary sample. But like it's not a doddering old sword like you won't ever wake up again. Shut your mouth, Wakeford, I'll shut it for you. No, let's be civilized for a moment, eh? We're old friends, after all, and friends help each other out. You mentioned making a comeback just now. If you're serious about it, I'd be glad to help a helping hand. What way of motivating you? How about we have us a rematch? Of course, it'd take place in public, just like old times. Oh, and there'd be a fitting purse as well. Let's say the winner gets the Pugilist Guild. What? That's ridiculous, Master. You're not obligated to take him up on this. Tuh. This must be your little nursemaid, rest assured. After I've taken over the guild, I'll keep her on as my personal assistant. Do you really want to fight him? Or mean to fight him? Have no fear, Chuchuta. Master. Lyn, I don't mean to put undue pressure on you. But the fate of the guild rests upon your shoulders! I don't believe this. Listen to me, Chuchuto. I know I can do this. I just need Lyn to keep getting stronger, as she's been doing so far. Fighting her reminds me of who I used to be. I'm confident I can be that man again. I love Hammond. He's so good. If you're feeling apprehensive about this rematch business, I don't blame you. I'm not blind to reality. If I were to face Regbor as I am now, I'd be down for the count in a matter of heartbeats, if not lying dead in a pool of my own blood. But I'm determined to win, and I can with your help. Your presence sets my fighting spirit to raging, Lyn. So keep at your training. I promise to do the same. When you've grown stronger, return here and we'll both continue our lessons. Right, so the gear you have is not amazing, so I'll get the money instead. The money. I love this video so much. Right, let's go and get the thaumaturge quest going. How many seals do I have? 1,622. I don't know how much I need for my next promotion, but it would be quite nice, because then I can start getting rid of gear that I don't need. Well, I'll have to think about it though. I might as well finish this one too. The blood. Have you brought it? The erudite Erasmus is convinced this frothy blood of a star marmot will help him better understand life, the life the now deceased beastkin lived. Yes, this shall serve nicely. By virtue of your toil, I am one step closer to publishing the many breaths of Fairyland. Thank you. Take this as recompense. Go now, I made a trader smile upon you. There we go. Ba -ba -da -ba 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 -ba. I have to sneeze. There we go. I successfully sneezed. I probably want to get this thing. Right. Then you're safe. I feared you had fallen victim to the Mage Slayer. Have you not heard of the recent spate of gruesome killings taking place within Ul'dah? Each case involves at least one dead thaumaturge, and every corpse is found bloody, battered, and utterly drained of etheric energy. Ill tidings aside, I'm glad to see you alive and glowing with vitality. It is time for you to delve into the final chapter of the Yawning Abyss. Kokaboha, our second youngest sibling, will read to you from the Threat of Perplexity. Greetings, then. Are you once more prepared to peruse the pages of Power and Peril? Then let us begin. The Threat of Perplexity. Ah, how magnificent a daunting power we wield. Flames pursue, ice transfixes, and lightning dances into the ranks of our enemies. But what terror descends when from all sides those ranks close? Flames are smothered, ice crushed, and lightning grounded. How know you this threat? And where are you, the multitudinous foe? Is the point of this passage readily apparent? It would be most problematic, for example, would you meet this malefic Mage Slayer and he or she proves to be multiple murderers. What a thaumaturge needs is a thick-set thrall, or a courageous companion to accompany her in cases where collective cronies are expected. Now, as for your trial, Kokaboha, pray allow me to suggest a practical course for Lyn's training. The town is buzzing with the news of yet more slaughtered thaumaturges, their mutilated bodies found fouling the waters of Nafika's well. I would have Lyn aid me in hunting down the culprit while the trail is yet fresh. Lyn may have tolerated your interruptions of her trial the last time, Bussy, but you are hardly the hardy henchman she needs to clear such a hazardous hurdle. Your concerns are understandable, brother. If it would allay your fears, I can introduce Lyn to a valiant warrior who recently entered my employ. You have secured the services of a stalwart swordsman. Then that would indeed be in line with learning the lesson of the day, perhaps. Come now, Lyn. Let us be about our business before Kokaboha has a change of heart. I'll be waiting for you in Norfolk as well. What was that? Cocobussy. Right, nothing as well. Off we go. Away! With my very not creepy mask. Ah, Lynn, so good of you to come. My Rokunin friend here is the warrior I mentioned back at the Oshawa. There is no time to waste. Why don't you head into the stream and examine the bodies of the slain mages? I would go with you, but with my delicate stomach, I fear I might contaminate the scene. Remember, you're looking for anything that might help us track down this killer. Also, all of these freaking Lalafell voices are ruining my voice. Pfft. Just pick up that thaumaturge. Did you uncover anything incriminating? The blood smeared about this head is still sticky to the touch. This book appears to have been torn apart with something sharp like a claw. So much blood covers this piece of jewelry that it is impossible to tell from what it is made. Wow, Jesus. Blood. The blood is yet slick to the touch. The slaughter must have been recent indeed. The villain may yet lurk nearby. Return to the creek where the bodies lay and linger for a time. I dare say your aura, saturated as it is with enticing etheric energy, will lure the mage layer into the open. Have courage, Lynn. Our burly companion stands ready to leap to your aid. Oh, yay. I remember this. I remember dying to this. Yeah, it's you. Ba-ba-da-bum. The soul sucker imp. Aha, the demon shows its claws. I'll keep busy, just focus on magicking. No, fire. That's a nice spell, stay well back. Let's put the big... No, that was lucid dreaming, whatever the fuck. I need to put the big boy to sleep. So this is something that I didn't do in my original run of this, I suppose. I didn't put the big boy to sleep, so I put the small guys to sleep, but not the big boy. But the small guys are actually the thing that kills our stalwart warrior. There we go. And I'm back on the big boy. Let me go and hit Adel on him. Just set up my stalwart buddy. Doesn't take as much damage. For but a moment. I switched a little bit too soon, I think. And another one of these with Swift Cast. And there we go. I take care of that. I'm off to collect my coin. Seems your partnership with our hired blade went splendidly. It is unfortunate, though, that one of the imps was able to flutter away. Oh, did you not notice? You wouldn't wish to report to Cocoboha with your trial but half finished, would you? Of course not. I'm afraid, however, that the Rogadin has already collected this recompense and departed for the nearest alehouse. What to do? Surely a thaumaturge of your caliber can handle a single imp, yes? if I'm not mistaken. It fell into that little cave over there. Hurry now, before it slips away into another hidden nook or cranny. That is not Kakabushi. Well, it is Kakabushi, but a Kakabushi possessed by the void scent that escaped from Mormo's urn. He was feeding on the etheric energy of all those slain thaumaturges. Hehe, and you, my dear Mana Richelin, were to be next. I've wanted to observe your delicious power since the moment we met. Ah, pity. This has been such an amusing charade. However did you see through it? I'm Kakabushi's brother. How can I not? At this time I destroyed you, Mormo, and I put a stop to these sinister killings. As the eldest, I must take responsibility for my family's misadventures. Hehe, a coward like you destroyed me. Your opening strike should have pierced my heart, but instead you aimed for the knife. Fear stays your hand. Fear that slaying me will also slay your little sibling. Poor spineless thaumaturge. I shall, however, leave you with a pleasant thought. It was Kakabushi's fervent wish to amass this power. He craved the arcane strength to stand beside his brothers as an equal. What a shame that he must now stand against you. Pains me to admit, but there's some truth to that creature's words. I surrendered to the perfect opportunity to end this. I betrayed my own teachings. Return to the ossuary and report the completion of your trial, Lin. I will remain here for a time and gather my thoughts. Alright. What? There we go. Okay, I will be right back though, because I'm gonna go and do something to reduce the heat in my room. Alright, there we go. I have returned. Needed to lower the shaders because it has. I've reached the part of the day where the sun starts to shine on this side of the house, and I am melting. Especially because today is the warmest. I decided to record on the hottest day of the week. It's a choice. It's a lifestyle. Alright, Kakabuki. Or Kakaboa, whatever. Ah, Lin, Kakabuki has advised me of your adventures. It seems the Mage Slayer stood it away, but your stint with the Swordsman was nonetheless successful. Consider this chapter complete. Your time with our Tome of Teaching is at an end. Well, to be absolutely accurate, there is an addendum with additional advice, but Kakabuki considered it extracurricular. Even I dare not delve into those diabolical depths. I do not yet deign to die, you understand? Right. I have yet to inform my brothers of Kakabushi's misfortune. I have yet to reconcile the maelstrom with my own mind. The most fundamental lessons of thaumaturgy demanded I slay the creature where it stood. It was the most opportune moment to strike, minimal risk and victory all but assured. How many more will suffer for my hesitation and my cowardice? It will likely be some time, however, before Momo resurfaces to kill again. Now that we have uncovered the deception, the Void Hunt will seek a new hunting ground where Kakabushi's face is unknown. And though the respite may be brief, I must devote this time to considering my next course of action. Pray leave me to my musings, Lin. Right, new staff, and I want this. So new staff, and this. Pfft. Am I even wearing pants? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You just can't see it. Right. Cool. So that is everything when it comes to all of that stuff. So next up, I'm gonna go and once again queue up for another roulette, I think. Before we continue, however, let me go and just join. And I'm gonna go over to Limbs Elementa, so I can see what I can do with my seals, if I can already get a promotion or not, because I don't remember. Or we can just do a dungeon. I'll be right back. Alright, the dungeon hath ended, and I has reached level 24. And now I can wear this, which is just gonna restore my glamour. And yeah, let's go and I guess continue with the side quest I think I was doing until I was like level 25 with all of these classes. I guess I can go and queue up again with tank, reach tank level 25, or how am I gonna do this? Yeah, sure. Also, you can hear a plane in the background. Maybe. Right, I was gonna go over to Limsa. That's right. I just noticed like Shirogane, what now? But yeah, that's apparently the place where my FC has a house. It's in an area that I'm not gonna be able to reach for a while. Ah, Limsa. Ah, my cue. BRB. Okay, I've returned and I was lucky enough to run into Halatali, so I got more XP than usual. That's why I'm now at level 26. I also unlocked the Rage of Halone, which is the final attack in our little combo. Aside from that, I also got not the plunder, but I got these things over here. So basically just like 2 new weapons. And I can also equip these now. Kabam. Right, cool. Let's go and switch over to Pugilist. I'm just gonna start queuing up for this. When I'm a DPS, it's probably gonna take a little bit longer than, you know, being a tank and stuff. Is there any upgrade I have for this? No. No. Right. You. You! A promotion, please. Seals required. 3,000, actually. Wowie. That's a lot more than I expected. Storm, private... what are those things again? Oh, lord. I have to become a Storm Corporal first. What's it again? 2nd class or 3rd? I don't remember when you unlock this thing. This. Storm Sergeant, 2nd class. Let's see, Storm Sergeant, 2nd class. Oh lord. How much is it for the next promotion? 4,000. Oh, okay. Well, I'll get there with relative ease though, getting them the way that I do. Wow, that is... Except for this, that is a pretty good glamour. Alright. So, now that this entire thing is done, let's go back over to Ul'dah. And do... Actually, let me first go and do my gladiator quest. That is, if I can, of course. I might not be able to do it because of... Because of things! Yes! Let me go and put these posters over here while I'm here. Exposed wall. Wait, what does this thing say? A notice singing the praise of one France the Fair, an extremely popular gladiator, as can be noted by the excessive use of exclamation marks. Oh, my lord. My lord. I love how it's called exposed wall. Wow. That took a moment to register. How is Party Finder looking? Well, a lot of stuff that I don't have unlocked. Which makes a heck of an amount of sense. Because I don't got a lot of stuff unlocked in general. At the moment, I'm going to talk to you then to finish this quest. Helping Bob and Nina. Well, ain't that shareable of you? France gotten pretty popular of late, and its fans keep stealing these flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Ah, so you've met Bobaniba's wife. Now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Not that it's my place to judge, mind. Anyway, we appreciate your help. Yeah, we'll get to these when I'm ready. Let's see. So this stuff is inferior to what I have. This is a double-plated thing. And the same for this, so I'm not going to get any of this sword. Ah, Lyn, I must apologize for my earlier behavior. As First Sword, my duty is not only to foster a growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you from dangers you are not yet ready to face. I did not know that Leovold had become the leader of the Allegren. Had he chosen to bear his steel at us, many and more of us would not have returned alive. I need to know why he's turned to a life of crime, and so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanalan for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them disappeared. I have a strong suspicion that he has been taken prisoner by the Allegren, or worse. If there is any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for a missing comrade. His last report stated that he was tracking the Allegren near the Hammers in western Thanalan. If you go there, you may yet find some clues to his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days, and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Lyn, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe. Alright. Off we go. It's a trap, sister. It's a trap. Not a problem. I got the rage of Halone now. I've got my watermelons to protect me. Such an interesting video. Also, I missed my first attack. And I missed it again. Not for the third time, though. That's some fine swordsmanship, Lyn. Milla, the First Sword certainly knows how to pick him. Even after all these years, I can't quite bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father was first brought her to the guild. A real lass who cried the sight of naked steel. To look at her now, I'd swear she was born with a blade in hand. Not like she had much of a choice, but to rise to the occasion, though. Well, with all the troubles all this got into 7 years ago. Selfish bastard, you never would have. Nah, enough of my ramblings. I'll make my way back to Ul'dah after a short rest. You go on ahead and tell Milla that I'm fine. Alright. Reports to Milla. And my Q is about to pop too, so... Well, that is a nice thing. Meaning I can level up again. Or meaning I can just, you know, work. Work. And work some more, and work. Link, thank the gods you are right. I heard all about the ambush at the Hammers. Excellent work. You've been invaluable to the guild and I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much needed rest. Take some time for yourself and return when you've recuperated. But before you go, speak with Lulutsu. I believe she has a message for you. A message for you. Sorry. Ah, Lyn, the very gladiator I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have the others hear my words. Aldous sends his regard, and requests you meet him at the Lich Yard in Eastern Sandland. Naturally, I have not divulged this information to the First Sword. As you may have gathered from their previous interactions, she's still rather upset with him, and would likely forbid any further association. Quite understandable, since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guildmaster before that horrible scandal. Ah, they would have made such a lovely couple. Forgive me. This is hardly an appropriate topic of conversation. Anyway, you have my word. That the First Sword will not hear of any rendezvous from me. Oh no, my immersion ruined by sirens. Oh. You're approaching me. Alright then. I will, I guess, be right back. Because I'm gonna wait for my queue to pop, do the dungeon, and then we'll go into this instance before we queue up for another roulette. And thus have we returned from our dungeon. Where I learned Feint, and also reached level 24. And I got this. Wow. Fashion, baby. Let's go and do this instance. I like when it keeps me waiting. Nurtures the sense of anticipation. It's been 7 years since Milla's father was laid to rest here. He was mean and stubborn, an old outcoat through and through. But gods, when he danced with a sword in hand, it was pure poetry in motion. Milla was right. Or Milla's right, yeah, sure, whatever. There's no way I could know what it was like for her back then, forced to replace her father under such terrible circumstances. And who might you be? Leader of Leovold's lackeys? Master Leovold has been most distressed since learning of your return. This is unacceptable. Your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. When you've outlived your usefulness, he'll dispose of you like so many others. Believe me, I speak from personal experience. Say what you will, I will not be swayed. She looks awfully determined to kill me. Still, I'm not really in the mood to play. Mind stopping her, Lynn? Nod. I'm gonna whoop some ass. No pressure, but I'll be evaluating your performance. Wow. Major moves is not exactly high literature. Can I stun you? Yep. Wow, that was easy. Pathetic. That's what happens when you deal with a tank main. You've gotten stronger. Good. I'm glad Milla has a woman like you to rely upon. She's her father's daughter, a leader of men, a true warrior, and an obstinate woman who lets her feelings cloud her judgment. Which is why she needs to be surrounded by dependable people who will give her good counsel and keep her temper in check. Now more than ever. Stick by her. She needs you more than she knows. She actually does need you more than me. Haven't you listened to a word I said? She needs dependable people. In case you haven't noticed, I am anything but. I'm only here because of unfinished business. When it's settled, there will be no reason for me left to stay. I owe it to our old man to put an end to this, to give him peace in Thal's realm by making a bastard Leovold finally answer for his crimes. Remember what I said, Lynn. Now go. She's probably wondering where you are. Alright. If I must. Let me go and extract my material. I should also go and repair my equipment before I do another run, or... Well, it's not going to insta-pop as a DPS, so I have some time. I've got myself a little bit of time. There we go. Did I get anything? Yeah, these thunder charges, but they're not that good. Okay, let's go and queue up for another leveling roulette. And let's go back to Milla. Milla. You can pop. Alright. Let's go first finish this off and then go to the marketplace to go and repair. And then we'll go and do the hunting log. Yes, my friends, everybody's favorite part of this game. The hunting log. Also, how much currency do I have right now? 1,500. Okay. What are you staring? Oh, oopsie. Why are you staring at me like that, Lynn? Something the matter? You're behaving rather oddly. Well, I'm afraid I have no news regarding the Alacrum's movements. I remain confident that we will find them soon, though. So keep your blade sharp. So all of these are not really amazing. Even the weapons are inferior to what I have, so I get nothing. Except a way forward, I guess. Yeah. Let's go and do my hunting log. It's either that or do the quest. Well, the thing is, I feel like the hunting log is a better idea, maybe, because I don't want to, like... Well... Fuck. I'm having some issues. Yeah, no, screw it. I'm gonna do the hunting log. The thing is, I kind of want to do the hunting log in a way, like in such a way that I can do all of these together. So I think I'll wait until I'm level 25, basically, with all of my classes, with all my jobs at the moment. And then I'll go and do, wow, I'm having a brain fart and a half. Then I'll go and do something else that I cannot think of at the moment. Ah. What have you done? Your kind has no business to look at a lady such as I. Huh? Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now look at how my gil is scattered across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. Wow. It's a friggin' quest and a half. That is such a... I love the fact that you can just say that you decline. You're just like, nah. Fuck this shit, I'm out. There we go. My gil, now, and there better be not missing. The faint aroma of prosperity can be detected in on this freshly minted gil. It appears to be everything. What are you still staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolence. Wow, Jesus. What a lady. Carried your horse in here looking for work, eh? Well, you're in luck. Just so happens, I've a deed that needs doing. Wild ladybugs have been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the airs of late makes them ordinary as an aurochs in rut. Ain't much for fighting on their own, but in numbers, they're more than a match for any merchant. We've seen more days at the teat than he has on the battlefield. Well, what'll they be? Fancy putting down four or so of the bloody buggers, don't you? Or don't you? Whatever. Have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What? You don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum. Zazariku is my name, and you'll be hearing all about my exploits in the coming days. I've even thought of a title for myself. The Garnet Gladiator. Ah, which reminds me, I've yet to collect the circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmith's Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? So yes, people, this is the kind of stuff that we're going to be doing. Like, I've been doing this for 3 episodes already. This is the stuff that we're going to continue to do. A small piece of parchment detailing an order for a gaudy circlet. Sazariku's circlet. Just a moment, miss. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'm afraid crafting the circlet to Sazariku's exact specification has proven somewhat difficult. We ran out of garnets halfway through our work, but we are still waiting on the next shipment. I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to Crooked Haft at the Miners Guild? My records indicate that he was supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. Mayhaps it slipped his mind? Also, at the moment in any case, the queues for DPSs are pretty good in leveling. Normally it's like a lot longer. So I'm not complaining. I've a mind to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 else, lass. They don't grow in trees. More than that, this lad what fancies himself the next France the heir at the fair. Not to worry, less about style and more about swordplay. Anyway, I have to do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked in all the goddamn garnets he can afford. And if he dies in his first fight, well, at least he'll have a pretty corpse. We're about to get summoned again. Bitter snow. What could be keeping her? A beloved yellow moon and I promised to meet at this very spot, but 2 bells have passed and I've never heard a word from her. God, I hope she's alright. As much as I wish to go off and find her, I simply cannot. What if she were to come in my absence? Please, would you search for her in my stead? It's possible she's somewhere near the Weaver's Guild. She always enjoyed watching... By the gods, do you think she's left me for someone more dapper? I try not to look at Bumpkin, but I've no mind for fashion. Let us sprint. To save this relationship. Because that is apparently what we are, what we have become. Relationship experts. Yeah. Alright, this way. Paragod, be good. Just look at me. This hair, this outfit, they don't match at all. I look atrocious. Or was I thinking? Why can't a bit of snow see me like this? Maybe that last tunic was best after all. Or no, perhaps the blue? Bit of snow is waiting for me, but I haven't anything to wear. There's a piece of lavender. What? Does this quest continue, or is it just that's it? Okay. Something in a cream? Oh, whatever shall I do? This dress, I just can't seem to finish it. Oh, design is flawless, absolutely flawless, of that I have no doubt, but I simply cannot settle on the color for the life of me. You know, how would you like to conduct a bit of field research for me? I'm dying... I'm not dying to know what color the ladies of Ul'dah are wearing these days, especially on the hustings trip. And when you're finished, please call on Lush, or whatever, or Laku, at the Alchemist Guild. The woman is a wizard with dice. Have her cook up whatever color you find is most popular. I will, after I'm done with this dungeon. Teehee. You know what's really funny, my friends? This exact situation is pretty flippin' funny. So you think that you're gonna go into a dungeon at leveling roulette, and then the game is like, nah, Ifrit, bruh. And Ifrit gives jack all from XP. And usually when you go into Ifrits, there's somebody new, which means that you have to wait until they are done watching the pretty long cutscene, and then you can move on. So yeah, cool. You want to know how much XP I got from that Ifrit, so I had to wait for a long time? I got a grand total of about... How much is that? I guess that's like a little bit over 500 XP. Just nothing. It happens. It just happens. It's just a fact. It happens. Right. There was another quest, but I'll go and take this one too. If it is work you seek, the Weaver's Guild welcomes you indeed. Your timing is impeccable. Are you a man or woman? Are you a man or a mouse? I think you're a woman, maybe? Juliana, yes, of course you're a woman. Weaver's Guild welcomes you indeed. Your timing is impeccable. A soiree is to be held at something, and I skipped something. Once the invites went out, the orders came in, and that with a fury. Every lord and lady from Cape Deadwind to the Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands, and I need them now, yet I cannot spare the time to go off and search for them. Would you care to aid us, friend? I ask no more than that you welcome... then you welcome to our doors any willing soul you might find. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. / welcome. Excellent. I dare say I would work with you for you myself. Now hurry off. We need those people. Outside. / welcome. Welcome. Work at the Weaver's Guild. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. To whom might I go to inquire info further or whatever? Welcome. The Weavers are recruiting? Finally, my chance to become a famous designer. Well, you might be able to. Didn't mean to scoff at you like that. Whoopsie. Right. I'm gonna stop doing that. Welcome! Because it gets stupid after a while. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. So the weavers need help, do they? Sorry, friends. I'm all set for coin. Lurking leech. Weaver work? Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard on duty, no less. Move along now. That was a really stupid move. Not gonna lie. I should repair my gear. I should really go and repair my gear. You've returned. Well, how did you fare? 2 potential recruits, you say? Welcome news. I only hope their zeal for fashion will show in their efforts for the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, to be sure, but the work within these halls is far from easy. In that, I suppose our trade is not unlike any other. Alright. Let's see if I can make it to the Sapphire Exchange. And repair. Before my Q pops. Right. There's people to talk to. People to talk to, things to do. See you later. No. Find the most popular color in the husting strip. Slay the bugs, which is outside. Most popular color of late. Well, all colors have their merits, of course, but if pressed, I'd have to say red. Why, any color is perfectly fine. A fine address, you silly thing. So long as it comes off easily at the end of the night. The night. Wow. What a dude. What color is in fashion? Well, I must say, I'm just back from Grodania, and I find there's a certain verve to Verdun livery. Green, you bloody idiot. Wow. Thanks, dude. What an asshole. Best color for a dress? Well, you know what they say. Once you go black, you never go back. Cordial spot. Yellow. What fairer color than in the name of the fairest maiden? Yellow moon. Oh, yellow moon. How my heart pines for you. All Rogadin. Like yellow moon. There's never a shortage of white dresses on our old down ladies. Surely it is the most comfortable color to wear in this murderous sun. Ah, this way. This away. Personally, I've always had a thing for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. Whoa. That's a lot more information than I expected, to be quite honest. What does this look like without the second glamour? Do I have a dispeller? Dang it. I don't. I guess I'll never know. Well, I think I know what it looks like, and it's not that tasteful. Reds, ever and always. This is Ul'dah, my dear girl, where the sun beats on your back with fiery fists and the sins of sands. And sands are hot and unforgiving and everywhere at once. We Ul'dahs live for our passion, and our lust for life is surpassed only by our lust for lust. I feel very creeped out by these people. I wonder why. You're here on behalf of the Weavers Guild, are you not? Are you? Oh no, that's a lady. Are you not? Yes, Ethelwine said you'd be along. Well, what color is it to be then? Since we have 2 votes for red, 1 vote for green, yellow, 1 vote each for green, yellow, white, and black, 1 abstaining, and 1 vote for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. By no means is a resounding victory, but I suppose red it shall be. I have some catalysts I've been saving for just an occasion. Mark my words, I'm going to concoct the most vibrant red Ul'dah's ever seen. Alchemy may look arcane and esoteric to the uninitiated, but it is grounded in naught but science and experimentation. Indeed, I dare say it is more to advance culture and civilization than nigh any other discipline. Thank you. Leave. Thank you. Goodbye. BRB. Alright. I've returned and noticed how long the episode is. I got myself a couple new pieces of gear, which I can now wear, so I once again have one of these on. Also, I can wear these now. Gucci. Okay, my friends, that is, however, going to conclude this episode of us playing Final Fantasy XIV. And next episode, we're going to go and continue with the stuff that we are doing. So now that we have reached level 26 with my pugilist, we're going to go and do the pugilist quest next. And then we're going to go and grind Thaumaturge to level 25 too. And then we'll be good. Now, then we'll go and do the job quest of that one. And then I'm going to go out of my way to get the hunting log going for all of the classes that I have at the moment. And we're going to return to the same thing, and we're just going to continue doing what we're doing. Goodbye.